Hey honeys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanae. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I installed these boho crochet braids. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, be sure to continue watching. So guys, today I am working with YGwigs. I'm just showing you guys what I received in the package. So I got a card that showed you how to maintain the hair and how to install the hair with some rubber bands and the crochet needle. I'm showing you guys the packs of hair that I received and how the crochet braids look. I received 6 packs of this boho braids, and guys, trust me, I used all 6. So they gave me just enough to show you guys how I achieved this style. So this is how it's looking, and we're gonna get straight into this install. Yes, so my hair is washed and blow dried, and I'm gonna go ahead and part my hair from ear to ear. So I'll be working with the front section first, so I will be putting away the back section for later. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with creating a middle part. I just like when everything is even. So I'm going to put away one section first and start working with the opposite section. I am going to comb out the hairs that I want to leave out as well. This is just a preference thing. You do not have to leave any of your hair out. And then I'm going to go ahead and part this section in half. Once I parted the section in half, I'm going to put half of it away and work with this smaller half. So now I'm going to split that section into 2. I'm using the product called Glaze. It's like an edge control, but it's way lighter. So I'm gonna make my part, put that away, and then we are going to start braiding. So I'm going to split this section into 2 and make one single braid. So it's just like doing a plait. And once I've done that, I am going to do that next section that is left and make a plait, but I'm going to put in the end of the braid that I just created in that. So I'm just connecting the braid together. So this is basically what I'm going to be doing for this entire top portion. For this section, I'm going to be doing 3 braids instead of 2. So like I did, I'm going to part out the section into 3. And then I am going to braid that first braid. Once I start braiding the second braid, I am going to bring that first braid into the second braid. And then once I've braided that second braid, I am going to start the third braid and bring that end piece of the second braid into the third braid. And it's that simple, guys. So now I'm going to part the next section into 2. And I'm going to be doing the same exact thing, except for now I'm going to be making 4 parts. And you can make these parts as big or as small as you would like. This is just how I decided to do mine. But once again, I'm going to braid that braid just as a plait, and then I'm going to do the second braid and bring that first braid in and continue. Alright guys, so this is how the first side looks, and I just went ahead and did the same thing on the opposite side, so the front section looks exactly like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and braid the back portion. So just like the top, I went ahead and sectioned it, and I'm gonna go ahead and braid it down. So for each row, I'm going to make a cornrow and attach the braid, as you can see. So for the first one, I'm making one braid down, and then I'm going to attach the end into the second braid. I like attaching the ends into my braids so it only leaves me with one braid when I am done. So in total, I did make 8 rows, which means that I will have 8 cornrows going straight down at the back. And just to give you guys a better look, I'm gonna go ahead and turn around so you can see as I braid the back portion of my hair. So this is what I mean by attaching the ends into the other braid. But once I've finished that, I'm just gonna go ahead and braid the last 2 ends together and make it one, and just put that up into the braids. I do suggest sewing that end piece of your hair because it will be loose, and that was my mistake, so I did go ahead and sew it afterwards. But right now I'm just showing you guys the crochet needle and how the hook just opens and closes. So what I do is I stick the needle through my hair while it's closed, then I open it, attach the hair into the hook, close the hook, and then pull the hair through. And then you will make the knot. So with this method now, I found it a bit hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I found it a bit hard because some of the holes that they created were a bit tight. But what I eventually started doing once I got the hang of things was I started opening them up a bit. So you could twist a little and it will become looser and it won't be so tight. And that's what I ended up doing. It did make the job much easier because trying to push through the braids in some of those loops were very hard. So it did take much more time. But as I got a hang of things, as I went through and started seeing like what worked for me, I also did crochet the braid part into the loop as well, and that also worked for me. So I basically put the braid into the hook once I put the loop through, and then I attached the braid without having to use my fingers to actually push the braid itself into the loop, if that made any sense. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But if you look at the video, I'm just trying to show you guys exactly what I did. So you want to get the braid into the crochet needle as well, instead of just putting it through with your fingers. So that is also another method that you can try using because it worked for me. So maybe it will help one of you guys. So now that we're getting to the front, guys, where we did those single braids, you want to make sure you're crocheting the braid into basically the middle part of the braid. So we're not gonna crochet the braids in between where we are attaching the braids. You want to make sure you're getting it in that box. So for each box will be one braid that you are going to crochet in it. So for that first row, I did 2 braids, which means I'm going to crochet 2 braids into one braid into each box. So there's going to be 2 crochet braids at the bottom. The next row I did 3 braids. So there's going to be 1 braid in each box, which will give you 3 braids in that row. And in the following row, I did 4 boxes. So there's going to be 1 crochet braid in each of those 4 boxes. So hopefully you guys understand what I mean by that, but you only want to put the braid in the box. Also, for the back, as you can see, I didn't have a mirror or anything like that to see exactly how the back was looking, but you do want to just feel around for any gaps, any spaces. That's where you want to put the hair. So you can do the front first to make sure you know exactly how much hair you have for the back, but I was working both ways just because the amount of packs of hair I received, I knew was going to be enough, but you can always go ahead and take them out. They are super easy, guys. These crochet braids are super easy to take out. So if you ever feel like you have too many braids in one spot, not enough in another spot, you can always go ahead and take them out. It takes no time to remove them, and then you could just put them back in wherever you want to put them. Like, this is some high quality some high quality braids. So yeah, they are definitely reusable. You can, when you're done with the hairstyle, you can always save them for later to reinstall them. So yeah, that is great. But I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm still filling in these braids. So as you can see, I basically finished the front. Now I'm just feeling in the back to see where I can probably add more pieces. So I did decide I was gonna wear this hair in a side part. I already knew that when I started, but I'm still going ahead, feeling it out. As I said, I didn't have a mirror, so I'm just feeling any gaps, filling them in. So I am gonna go ahead and curl the hairs that I left out at the beginning of the video. And then I'm going to use my edge control and style them. Are you guys seeing how versatile this hair is? Like flipping it up and down, this is so crazy to me. So now that I finished the baby hairs, I just went in with my shine spray and I just sprayed that all over the hair. And this is basically how the style is looking, guys. I honestly cannot believe it myself. I don't really do crochet. I'm not really a crochet girly. This is the back. It's nice and full, like full. But I was loving this. Honestly, I underestimated myself. Like when I say trust the process because this is my first time doing it and I loved it. I will definitely be doing it again. Like I said, this is human hair. Like these curls are human. You could wet them, you can put conditioner on them, revive them. Look at this. I'm doing a half up, half down. Like it actually, this took me by surprise. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. So if you guys are ever second guessing this, I'm telling you right now, get it. You will not regret it. Shout out to YGwigs because honestly, I loved it. This was 24 inches, so if you guys are interested, all the details will be down in my description box below. So make sure you go and check them out, guys. I am not even playing. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you've made it this far, make sure you like this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you would try this out. Let me know if you tried it, what you think about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.